Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. I'm Justin. Yeah, our prelims is just over. I know many of you guys are confused with one thing. You may think like this, what would be my score in prelims? You might have checked with a different answer keys in various portals. Somewhere you found your score is between 70 80 or 80 90, or somewhere it is above 100, somewhere it is below 100. So anyway, don't worry about the different answer keys. Don't worry about your varying scores in your GS1 or GS2 or in your prelims. Just forget about it. Just relax for some time and get back to your preparation, mains preparation. Okay, in extreme case, even though you couldn't clear prelims this year, you should make sure that your mains is super strong for next year. So even though couldn't clear this year, after a few days the results will be out. So even if you couldn't clear this year, I would suggest you go for your mains preparation. Make your optional, your essay, your GS papers super strong. Okay, from next Jan or February, again you can switch to your prelims preparation. Next year, mostly, in the month of June, the prelims will happen. Okay, now coming to mains, I would say, the most important thing is you should have a clear-cut idea about the syllabus of your mains examination. In the prelims also, the first important thing we have done is, like, obviously we have gone through the syllabus, we have done the breakdown of these subjects, modules, etc. We understood the demand of syllabus, what must be studied, what should not be studied. Similar way, when it comes to mains examination, you know that prelims was objective exam and mains is subjective. Now here, this is very important, this is very fundamental, that you should have a clear-cut idea about the syllabus of the mains examination. What is the demand of these mains exam? You should have a clear-cut idea about that, for which you have to go through the syllabus. Okay, take the printout of the syllabus, go through it multiple times, try to understand what is demand of your GS1 paper, GS2, GS3, GS4, what is the demand of essay, what is the demand of your optionals. Get clear-cut idea about that. Now coming to mains, I would say, mains is all about, mains will test your ability to analyze various themes, various issues, various happenings in our surroundings. Maybe it is static or maybe current affairs, subjects or topics or themes. You have to analyze, you have to critically analyze, you have to substantiate, you have to examine, you have to elaborate, you have to evaluate, you have to discuss, you have to comment, and so on. I will not discuss the meaning of these directives right now. You will eventually learn. But this is something, mains is obviously, this will test your analytical skill, your ability of understanding issues, ability of understanding themes, and of course your analytical skills would be tested here. Here you have to approach various issues in a broader dimensional way, or you must have broader dimensional approach while discussing, while studying each and every topic or theme in these mains papers, GS1, 2, 3, 4. So for which you must have a very intensive, you should have a very intensive preparation of every topic, every subject in every modules or in every paper, GS paper. Every GS paper has its core areas and peripheral areas. We should have that skill to distinguish the core areas and peripheral areas. And we should have a broader coverage of various themes, various issues, various topics in GS papers, so that we shall write very decent, above average answers based on our understanding, based on our analysis. And now here, I will not discuss much detail about this, because in the future sessions, future days, you will get to more sessions on mains parts. Okay. Now here, again, in order to understand what are the core areas and peripheral areas, it would be always nice to go through the previous year's questions. GS1 previous papers, previous questions are the GS2, GS3, GS4, yes, every mains GS papers, at least 4 or 5 years previous questions you go through, get an idea what all the areas are important for you in every GS paper, or what are the peripheral areas for you. Okay, that way you have to approach your syllabus. And here most important, when it comes to mains part, the most important thing is, it is not just a reading and a revising or memorization or memorizing, which you might have done in your prelims. Now here it is more about practice. If you think that once I finish the entire syllabus, then I start the answer practicing, that will not work out here. Okay, after finishing every module, for example, you start with the polity, governance, constitution, or international relations, or social justice, or society, or geography, or history, or culture. It is very important that after finishing every topic, be it static or current affairs, obviously you have to practice answer writing also. Answer writing should also, yeah, it should be practiced parallel to your preparation. Okay, once you finish reading and revising of these modules, practice answer writing also. Don't think that after December 25th I will practice answer writing. Such things will not work out here. Right from now onwards, you must have a good answer practice in your GS papers, essay, okay, plus your optional also. Because here the biggest challenge is, out of blue something would be asked, very spontaneously you have to answer it. Your spontaneity, your creativity would be tested here. The way you like execute your knowledge in the very organic way, that matters here. You should have good content, you should have good presentation, you should know how to frame an answer, or how to structure an answer in 7 minutes or in 10 minutes. That's a challenge, a real challenge in front of you. Yeah, every paper is having 20 questions, 250 marks, and 3 hours duration. So writing a very decent above average answers to every question, that really matters. That can't be developed in a day or two, for which you must have consistent practicing of answer writing and regular feedback by the mentors. Now here, yeah, precise note making is part of your mains preparation. Continuous revision, like what is called a different 4 to 5 rounds of revisions of subjects matters here. And obviously in every paper, especially papers like GS2 and GS3, which is having a superimposition of this current affairs, or maybe I would say current affairs also, I mean a good weightage of current affairs also in this GS2, GS3 kind of the papers. So you have to balance your static and current affair preparations, especially in your GS and GS2, GS3 papers. We'll have a detailed analysis later. Yeah. Now again, there is another important thing which is obviously what is called the fact is optional. Every day for the next at least 30 to 40 days you have to prepare your optional also. Next 30 to 40 days you have to prepare your optional also. I would suggest you every day 3 to 4 hours you have to invest on your optional subject. I don't know what is your optional. You may have different optional. Optional is again subjective, and if you are ready to put your smart hard work into that, you can score well from your optional. So this is a deciding factor. The score in your essay and the optional papers will decide you, because in GS almost everybody scores almost the same. But what makes the big difference, that is your score in your optional and your score in your essay. So focus on that. Every day 3 to 4 hours you have to spend on your optional subject also. That matters. Yeah, some questions you can see that UPSC has questions, they are not such a very tough questions. There is a question, COVID-19 pandemic accelerated class inequalities and poverty in India, comment. It's a question from GS1, 150 words and 10 marker question. The challenge is you have to finish this answer with a good introduction, body, conclusion in 7 minutes. Okay, in 2 pages you have to write this answer. 7 minutes is the time limit, and this is the 10 marker question. You must have a good introduction. Here in these questions, when you answer this kind of the social justice society type of the questions, various issues will be there. You can start intro with certain stati informations, okay, certain index, or maybe certain reports and statistical informations you can give in the intro. You can define the concepts. Then coming to the body part, in order to say how COVID-19 pandemic accelerated class inequalities and poverty. Yeah, you will have to understand, yes, what was the present, or what was the existing level of these class inequalities and poverty in India. Okay, you should understand that, you should have a good idea about that. Then only you can say how this COVID-19 pandemic accelerated these class inequalities and poverty. Anyway, this is a question which is, the keyword is used here is comment. You should know the idea about what is the meaning of comment, discuss or evaluate, examine, analyze, critically analyze, how to bring criticism into answer. All these things can be, I mean, if you follow the theory, that will not work out here. You practice it on regular basis, then only you will understand what is the demand of these keywords or directives in the questions. Yeah, there is some straightaway questions also from GS1. Pala era is the most significant phase in the history of Buddhism in India. See, maybe you are not that much familiar with this, but you fundamental things you studied for your prelims. Palas are rulers of Eastern India, Gopala, Devapala, Dharmapala, etc. You studied Dharmapala, he founded that Vikramshila University, or Devapala, like, provided these revenue grants of villages to this Nalanda monastery. Then there are lots of people from Southeast Asia visited this Nalanda. Then Pala Miniature School of Painting, they represented Vajrayana themes. Many things you studied. If you are able to present them in a in a very organized way, you will be able to score, or you will be able to score a good marks from this particular answer. But again, I am telling you, there again, the fact is like you should have a skill of answering with a proper content and proper structure, for which regular practice matters a lot. Okay. Now here, the purpose of this video is simply to give you an idea what is the pattern of this mains examination. In the mains examination, I'm telling you, there is qualifying papers or compulsory papers are there, of 300 marks each. There is paper A, Indian language, any regional language. You are comfortable with your mother tongue. Maybe you are comfortable with the Sanskrit or Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Urdu, whatever. Yes, you have to select a regional language, and that paper carries 300 marks. It's a qualifying paper. Paper B is a compulsory English language. Okay, again it is 300 marks. These two papers are qualifying papers. Okay, these are 75 plus or 75 and above marks required for qualifying these papers. Yeah, after this A and B, then comes the merit papers. There the paper one is essay, which carries 250 marks. You have to write 2 essays. Each essay carries 1200 words. So the way you approach essay writing is different from GS answer writing. Okay, so essay, how you have to spontaneously write an essay. Different topics will be given. You have to choose a topic and you have to write an essay in such a way that different dimensions, 8 to 10 or 12 dimensions you have to explore, and it should have a proper interconnection between each. So anyway, essay is one of the paper. That is the first merit paper, which carries 250 marks. 2 essays you have to write. It is an exam of the 3 hours duration. Then see, paper 2 is general studies paper 1, which is again 250 marks. General studies paper 2, 250. General studies paper 2, paper 3, 250. General studies paper 4, 250. Then optional subject 250. Optional subject, any optional you select, 2 papers will be there. Paper 1 250, paper 2 also 250. Okay, so this 750, this is what is something the total score of your mains papers. Total 9 papers are there, but 2 are qualifying papers. So merit papers are 7. So your marks from these 7 papers will be counted. That will be considered for your final results, plus your score from this personality test or interview, 275. Now here, what are the things covered in this GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4? In GS1 you see, what is covered in GS1? GS1 is obviously, broadly speaking, 3 topics are there, subjects are there. Indian history. Indian history means, culture part is there, modern India is there, freedom struggle is there, world history is there, and one small portion, post-independence is there. So art and culture part is there, freedom struggle is there, modern India is there, world history, post-independence. Then your geography, then your society. This is what GS1 is all about. GS2 means it is polity, governance, constitution. Polity, governance, constitution, social justice and international relations. Okay, that is the core ideas of your core subjects of your GS2. GS3 means, it is economy, Indian economy, agriculture, economic development. Okay, so there is Indian economy, economic development, that is GS3. Science and technology, space, that is GS3. biodiversity environment GS3, yeah, security, internal security, disaster management, all these forms your GS3. GS4 means it is ethics. It is ethics, section A, section B. Section A is theory part, section B is case studies. Okay, you will cover this aptitude, attitude, ethics, integrity, case studies, etc. there. So these are the main content of your GS papers. Essay can be anything. Essay topics can be anything. They can ask any topics from GS papers, any topic from anywhere. Okay, but if you have a good writing skill, if you have good knowledge, if you have a good analytical skill, definitely you can do well with your essay paper. But I am telling you, for all these papers, you must have good understanding of your GS subjects, GS topics. You must have good comprehensive skill, good understanding, good analytical skill, and of course, you should have good presentation skill. And you needn't worry about this, because many toppers, when they started their mains preparation, they started from zero. Then because of continuous practices and consistent monitoring, many have excelled in their answer writing. And it is not about writing extraordinary answers, it is about writing decent, pretty decent, above average answers to all questions. That matters here. So start your preparation from now onwards. You needn't worry about what could be your results, what could be your past results, what could be prelims and all. Needn't worry about it. Just be chill, just focus on your mains, and even though couldn't clear this time, definitely you will clear next year. But I'm telling you, don't be disappointed, don't be depressed with whatever your scores and the varying scores in different answer keys. Don't be worried about that. Okay, just focus on your mains preparation, especially your optional. Give good weightage to your optional, and you can prepare your schedule of this mains preparation according to your comfort and convenience. Okay, different strategies are there for mains preparation. Whichever is suiting to you, that you follow. Maybe day 1 you are giving for GS1, day 2 for GS2, day 3 for GS3, day 4 for GS4, day 5 for essay, and every day 3 hours for optional. Anything, any strategy you can follow, any timetable you can follow. What matters is by December you have to finish them. You have to do 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 times revisions, and you should have plenty of answer writings. You must have good number of answer writing in every papers, especially optional, essay, and your GS papers. Okay, that's it. And Gallant IAS is also launching our mains exclusive program, answer writing cum mentorship program, test series cum mentorship program. If you are interested, there is no compulsion. If you are interested, definitely you can join for that. Okay. That's it. All the best, and be happy. Just be cool. Focus on your mains. Thank you.